Greetings and welcome to another edition of Science Sunday here at the Connecticut Science Center. Of course, joined by Aoife Ryle.
Good morning.
Good morning. So for this segment, this edition, things are going to get a little electrifying.
Yeah, we're going to do something shocking.
Yes.
So this wild thing in front of us is called a Jacob's ladder, and it can help us understand a little bit more about the principles of electricity.
Sounds good.
So I want to start talking about how it connects to maybe something you're a little more familiar with, which is battery. And you might have noticed if you've ever looked closely at a battery, and these kind of help you put them in right, there's a negative and a positive on them. Right? So the different charges.
Yes.
We have a net negative charge on here and a net positive charge up here. And that difference is actually really important because positives are attracted to negatives, negatives are attracted to positives, and that gives us an electrical
And this is
flow.
why, like, when you put a battery in a device, you need to make sure it's in the correct way.
Exactly, yeah. So you might have heard that difference in charge referred to as voltage before. That's usually what we call it. And so this battery is what? How much is this? 1.5 volts. So, you know, strong enough to, like, you know, light a flashlight. This is way more, thousands.
More. Okay.
So this will show us a little more of maybe an effect.
Okay.
Right? So I can turn it on. And so between these two metal bars there's a difference in charges. And so, do this.
Here, I can hold that if you want.
Thank you.
Talk.
So on one side it's really positive, so those negative charges are jumping across that gap to reach the other side. Right? And because this is a really high voltage, that it's actually able to bridge the gap of the air, kind of like the way lightning does.
Okay.
Right? It's able to come all the way across the air. So, isn't that cool?
And even making a bit of a noise as this happens.
Yeah, exactly. You can kind of hear that popping. So it might be a little bit hard to see with all the light. We can actually take a look at it in the dark if you want.
Okay,
I have a
let's do
video.
that. Yeah. This is, oh, how cool.
Yeah, right? So you can really see that light. And actually, that light you're seeing is not electricity. It's actually just the air getting so hot it superheats and kind of fries. That's how I like to think about it. So you're not actually seeing electricity. You're just seeing air heating. But yeah, this is, and the reason it's going up like this is actually because of that heat. We know heat rises, we've talked about that, and it's causing that rise to happen.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's
All
cool.
right. So Science Center, you guys are, you know, you're open, of course. Encouraging people to come out and visit. You need to always go online, we should point out, to secure your tickets, because with dinosaurs around the world, so popular, you guys at times have been selling out.
Yeah, so even if you don't get a ticket on the day you want, just look ahead a couple days. But yeah, you do have to reserve in advance.
And then something else we want to let everyone know about is your STEM Achievement Awards.
Yes.
So men, women, organizations, and I even believe now this year there's a youth category for kids. So nominations are basically open for a few more weeks.
Yeah, so if there's anyone you feel like should be honored for helping to support, you know, STEM and the field, we would love to hear that. We'd like to honor them, and I'm actually honored to be standing next to a previous recipient.
Honor, that's definitely great, and because of what we do here on Science Sunday and everything with our partnership with the Science Center. So wonderful stuff. So Aoife, thank you. Of course, you can learn more about those STEM Achievement Awards at ctsciencecenter.org. In the meantime, we'll see you for another edition of Science Sunday next weekend.